Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Wow, that was an interesting meow. So I saw you sleeping in front of the door a few hours ago. Yeah? So I mean you ready for dinner? Wow. Wow, you're meowy tonight. So we're on time for dinner tonight. Usually you're quiet. Wow, you're really talkative tonight. So I have your hearty cuts with real chicken and beef and kibble. So we're done with the earth for now. Yeah, sounds good, huh? Wow. So I guess I should bring it out. Do you want to step back first, or should I just try to bring it out? So I guess I'm gonna have to try to bring it out. You're not stepping back. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the plate and open the door. Okay. Okay, opening the door. Okay, you're gonna try to come in. So just take a step back. Okay, and there you're going the other way. Okay, so I'm gonna come out and bring out the food. Okay. Okay. Look at the water. Oh, okay, you moved early. I need to change your water first. I didn't do anything, and you just hissed. Is this... You okay, Scruffy? You're having a weird day. So I'm gonna change your water, okay? So I don't know why you hissed at me. I didn't do anything. I wasn't even coming towards you. Oh wow, there are ants all over your old water bowl. Guess it was too hot for the ants, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna sit in the chair, okay? Oh, there's that hiss again. Okay, gotta get the glove on. Okay. Okay, well. You seem to want to be pet. Okay, so I don't quite understand your behavior right now. So you're very meowy, you hiss at me. My allergies, I think, are kicking up. So the weather was actually a little cooler than what the forecast had predicted. So we're still in the midst of a heat wave, but it didn't get nearly as hot as they predicted today. Still hot, but kind of a nice relief from the heat wave in general, even though it was still hot. But yeah, it's still supposed to continue to be hot the next, at least I think 3-4 days. So it's going to warm up if the forecast is correct. So I went for my run today. So I was hoping it would be cooler today, though I didn't think it would be as cool as it was. So that was good. But I still had to wait till very late afternoon to run, because yeah, it's just still too hot. And yeah, the air quality is full of pollen, so that's why I'm sniffling. So I just got back from my run. So when I left, it was still a little too warm. And so I do 5 laps now, so that comes out to the 8 1/3 miles. So my first lap was okay. It's not my greatest time, but it was a respectable time. But yeah, basically I was feeling the heat. So I was, basically on pace to do a much slower run today. Second lap, I think I continued the pace, so I was doing okay, but yeah, it was kind of consistent pace at a slower speed because of the heat. And the third lap, actually I think managed to keep the pace, so usually I start dropping off on the third lap. And so my overall time actually came out pretty good on that for those 3 laps. And then by then was starting to cool down. But yeah, it was getting. But yeah, it was basically after 3 laps, 5 miles. I'm getting tired, and there wasn't enough wind to cool me down, so I was starting to overheat. So on that 4th lap, yeah, I could definitely see my speed slowing down quite a bit. So I finished the 4th lap, and time's respectable, but yeah, it's not my best time. And so I figured the 5th lap is going to be more of the same. And by the 5th lap, I was kind of just in this weird state where it's like, on one hand, like I'm getting really tired and I just want to end this. But at the same time, I felt like I had enough energy, so I was like, okay, how do I want to end this? Do I want to try to run this faster so I'm done faster, or do I want to slow down? Because, yeah, this is just killing me. And I think I actually sped up a little bit. And so by the end of my run, that last lap I actually did faster, I think, than the 4th lap, and may have been close to my 3rd lap speed. So overall, I think I actually did better. This is actually one of my better runs. So definitely much better than the last 2 runs that I've done. And I think it may be my fastest time overall. I don't keep enough track of my times. I keep track of the ballparks. I'm definitely in that ballpark of my best times. But yeah, I think I actually beat it. So yeah, it was a good run by the end. But yeah, my allergies are acting up. So Scruffy's starting to calm down here, so I might give him this food. Those head rubs, or those chin rubs there. Standing up again. And the headbutt. I was about to give you your food. He hesitated there, so I was worried he's going to strike. Okay, probably should get your food then, if you're going to strike me. Food sound good? ready for food? Okay, let's get your food, okay? Okay, so no more earth. So the food should be nice and gooey. It's a fresh can. And there's no earth to dry it up. So you can see his fur's hanging off there. Okay, I'm gonna switch brushes. Okay, flip the brush over. Yeah, you can see it's almost coming off that dreadlock. There's tons of spiky thorns or leaves or whatever. Okay, I think I'm done. So let's see, I didn't see Scruffy this morning. Then around lunchtime, I saw him on the big table. And he, I think, was grooming himself. So I filmed him. And yeah, he's right in front of the kitchen window. So I'm not hiding myself or anything. I assumed he saw me, and then I figured he was just ignoring me. And then eventually he started staring at me, so it looked like he had not seen me, I think. I don't know. And then I finally caught his attention somehow. So I don't know, maybe his eyesight's not very good looking through a window. So he basically was looking at me, and he didn't seem too pleased that I was there. He seemed a little fearful, kind of on alert, though not in his normal cowering pose, but definitely looked alarmed. So I blinked, and I tried turning my head, and I tried doing everything I could to de-escalate, so I didn't want him to be afraid of me. But it didn't seem to help. He just kind of stayed in his alert pose. So after blinking for a while, and then turning my head for a while, and then I forgot if I stepped back or not, but because I'm actually not exactly at the window, because the sink is at the window, so I'm like actually a few feet back, because the sink keeps me away from the window. But eventually I decided, yeah, just back off and stop filming him. So I didn't want him to feel like he had to flee. So I left, and then later when I came back, he wasn't there, so he might have just took off anyway. Maybe he was uncomfortable at that point. So I kept a lookout for him the rest of the afternoon, didn't see him. I hadn't seen him sleeping on the chair in a while. So I moved the footstool there, right next to it. Some people were suggesting I give him an extra step up to the chair if he doesn't want to jump up. So I haven't actually seen him use the footstool, but I'm wondering if by putting the footstool there, if he's actually afraid of using the chair now. I don't know. But a couple hours before dinner, I did see him sleeping on the gray mat in front of the door. So I'm guessing he didn't want to miss dinner. but he was asleep, so he wasn't ready for dinner. You know, it could have been the heat. Maybe he doesn't like being on the chair when it's hot. And, you know. So anyway, after that, yeah, I didn't see him because I went on my run. And when I got back, he was awake and grooming himself on the mat, and so he prepared his dinner and came out. So I didn't expect him to be as meowy as he was, since we're kind of on time. He seems to be more meowy when I'm late. I'm guessing he's hungrier, so he's more vocal maybe, but that doesn't explain tonight. So yeah, maybe he's just hungry. So he's almost done with his food. He's eating pretty fast tonight. He's pretty slow last night. He ate everything. So yeah, I think he likes the hearty cuts more than the pates. He does a much better job cleaning his bowl. So those dreadlocks. Okay, I guess he's gonna take off. Hide from me. Okay, folks, I guess it's my cue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.